Abhishek Reddy. Today I am going to explain passive membrane transport. The consideration of membrane transport should naturally be started with thermodynamics without reference to the molecular structures of the membrane and transport mechanism. Thermodynamics. There are several types of passive membrane transport. First is simple diffusion. Molecules pass directly through the lipid bilayer of the membranes. This is typically applied to small non-polar molecules like oxygen and carbon dioxide that can move through the hydrophobic case of the membrane. Second one is facilitated diffusion. Large or polar molecules like glucose ions that cannot pass directly through the lipid bilayer move through membrane proteins. And third one is osmosis, the diffusion of water molecules across a semi-permeable membrane. Water moves from an area of low solute concentration to an area of high solute concentration, balancing solute concentration on both sides of the membrane. Next is factor affecting passive transport. First one is concentration gradient. The greater the concentration difference, the faster the rate of diffusion. Second is temperature. The higher temperature increases molecules movement, accelerating diffusion. Third one is membrane surface area. A larger surface area can facilitate more rapid diffusion. Fourth one is membrane permeability. This depends on the lipid solubility and size of the molecules as well as the presence of proteins. And third is clinical significance like electrolyte balance, glucose transport, and osmosis. And fourth, fluid. Specific method of structural studies of biopolymers is resonance specializing based on the mass bus effect. This effect consists of the resonance absorption by an atomic nucleus of the monoclined wire radiation emitted by radioactive atoms. All natural compounds of iron contain 100% of isotopes. 37 iron. This makes it possibility to study iron containing protein, hemoglobin, myoglobin, and cytochrome, etc. Apart from hemo-containing biopolymers, for structure determination, one can use beta-emitting isotopes as labeled atoms and the mass basis effect analysis. Apart from absorption of alpha resonance spectra, emission spectra also the source contains atomic nuclei, later parent nuclei with respect to mass-based nuclei. In passive transport, the emission method has been used for studying the structure of a number of post-physics as well, vitamin B12 and other. The sensitivity of emission method is very high biological process. The process of the application of oil resonance spectrally and associated first with the development of mass by the LP and LPD dP plus LPD plus LP is delta R is equal to 0. For a non-ideal membrane, the measure of selective molecules X is equal to L pressure deposit by LP is equal to the quantity of X is called the reflective coefficient for the membrane of the human's erythrocytes. X is equal to 0.62 with respect to user. Non-equilibrium thermodynamics offers the physical substance dissipation of phase transporter determine the kinetic characters of the membrane says which can be measured solution of NaCl in water. Key points of passive transport. There is no energy required in the form of passive transport like ATP, and it can move substance down these concentrated gradients, and essential for maintaining the cell's homeostasis. It's essential for cellular functions and plays a crucial role in process like respiration, nutrients uptake, and maintaining of osmotic balance. In which the electrolytic balance can depends on the lipid solubility and size of the molecules. Lipid solubility and well has presence of proteins, in which larger surface or facilitate more rapid substance. Okay, the next is like in passive transport there will be no ATP required, like no energy required, and it can also be an expression nutrition uptake and maintaining osmotic balance. Thank you, ma'am.